Listen, the mushroom journey was loud for the curator. He drank the tea. He had tried to short himself on the dose because a little bit of fear hit him right at the boundary. He wanted to hold back a fraction. But the little facilitator gnome was in the clutch, watching him, making sure he got exactly what he came to do. She wasn't going to let him back out, not easily. She walked him through a breathing exercise. In through the nose, out through the mouth. He observed a golden swirling light rising from the earth, filling his feet, his ankles, climbing up his knees, up his femurs, lighting up his biology from the inside. And with each breath in, she watched the progress. Now it's at your knees. Now it's at your femurs. And he went into the archives of his memory and pulled out a night from his childhood. A night of shooting stars. Lying on the hood of a car with his mom, watching stars fall like glowing software errors across a dark, deep indigo sky. She had driven him out to a field just to watch them. And when the little gnome told him to imagine a comfortable field, that was the field. That was his anchor. And then he lay back, eyes covered by a blindfold, arms crossed. The vampire pose. Comfy, curled up but open. Flat on his back, feeling like he existed in infinite space, both tiny and a giant. No boundaries, no compass, just blind trust, surrendering to our system. Suddenly, the turbulence of the come-up vanished. The simple act of breathing became a technology he had mastered. He lay there, trying to anchor himself, and his mom became this overwhelming, comforting presence. An embrace he hadn't felt in a very long time. He felt her shell, her physical, biological shell, starting to give off, fading away, becoming weak. And he had this intense realization, this duty. I'm going to pick up and live the life she wanted to live, but couldn't. Then the scale broke. Scale and distance became unreliable. He confused his dream world with the real world, drifting in and out of sleep. He rolled onto his side and stared at the wall. Not small bricks, but cinder blocks. And the blocks started breathing, moving, sliding in and out, Steamboat Willie style, rubbery, cartoonish. Out of the corner of his eye, the little gnome. Over his shoulder, peeking in from the peripheral to check on him, then slipping back into the blur, just confirming he was okay, and he felt heat. Laying on his side, this pinpointed radiant heat washed over his body. Not the body overheating, it was too direct. He thought maybe the little gnome was doing Reiki, but she was just chilling. Just the warmth of another consciousness in the room. A tiny gnome friend. He felt the edge of the trip. The dark boundary where the chattering mind whispers, "Whoa, don't go that way." That's the thing that lets you know it's never totally safe. He kept his composure. Work worries popped up. Repercussions, budgets, endless meetings, schedules. But they were just static. He thought, who cares? He had already put the change in motion. This is him doing the work. He thought of his crew, the partner, the trio, the people who anchor him in the drift. He kept having this scene, the three of them, the curator, the creative partner, and the partner, doing their thing, with the sweet cat woven in. And his mom was always on the side, leaning against a truck in a cool pose, watching over them, approving. Like she was saying, "Living your life, son, that's my boy." He realized the long meandering road before this moment was just the calibration sequence, the swirling gratitude. It held. Later, the wind passed his ears, a physical glitch. But the gratitude, that wasn't a glitch. It just swirled. Then, pure relaxation, appreciation. He found confidence, connection, and creativity. Not in the way he thought it would be, but that's usually how it goes, isn't it? Let's drink some water with electrolytes.